What's up, everybody? So I'm here to do my 2023 National Sports Collectors Convention recap. Some thoughts I have about the show overall, and I look forward to next year already. It's always a great time to catch up with everybody. There was some people I wasn't able to catch up with, and that's one of the things I've learned over the years to going with that is to going to the national is that you don't always get to see everybody that's there, right? You can try to just do what you can do because you're walking around, you're buying cards, you're at the tables, you still got to eat, you still got to be a normal person throughout the day, go back to where you are, shower, take a rest. So you don't always get to meet up with everybody, but I felt like this year, after not being at a national since 2018, I was able to do that a lot, and I really enjoyed myself and had a great time. Plus, I think I picked up some pretty cool stuff. Definitely bought some wax, and I'll give you my thoughts on that when I get to the little stack of recap that I have for it. And yeah, I just I had a great time staying with Dave's Midlife Card Crisis, Mike O, Ed Wesker Griff, Big Scott 35. I just had a great time, and I can't say it enough. It's the National is so much more than just, as you guys know, going and buying cards. It's connecting with like-minded individuals. It's catching up with old friends. Got to see my buddy Nolan, who I haven't seen in a long time. 5 years, just like I haven't seen a lot of you guys in 5 years. But it's just good to catch up with tons of people, meet new people, which I did too, which was great. Met some people for the first time, which I'm super stoked about. And yeah, I just think overall, aside from the convention center having some air conditioning issues throughout the week, it was a blast. I really had a good time. Definitely tired, after getting home and doing all that walking, and your mind is solely focused on cards for the better part of 4.5 days, and when you get home, it's like, whoa, it just all kind of hits you, and you have to take a break for a sec. At least I do. So that's why I'm getting to this now, which is now Monday evening. I've got some downtime after my kids have gone to bed, and I wanted to show off what I got for you guys. Keep in mind, I haven't been to a national in 5 years, so I've been putting funds away for this for quite some time. This is not a typical national for me by any means. I knew that when I went back, I was going to, buy some cool things. So anyway, at least I thought this stuff's cool. Whether you guys do or not is a different story. But anyway, let's get to the recap, and then I'll have some more thoughts throughout as I go through the video. I mean, you guys know me. I kind of go off on tangents sometimes. But let's start off with this. Some things that were gifted to me. This was from Ed Wesker Griff. Hooked me up with this nice 2018 Topps Chrome Refractor of Glaber. Graded an SGC 9.5. So that's really nice. The shine really comes through in this camera angle down here in the basement. So that was cool. Thank you again, Ed, for that nice gift. And I'm going to start my YouTube PC over again. So I was gifted this by Big Scott, and it says to Mike to a start to a long friendship, and it was signed up there as the 101. So thank you again, Big Scott. It was a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for driving us all around, and it was a good time, man. It was a pleasure to meet you, and good to hang out. I think we all really had a great time. He broke a box of WWE Prism. Now, I haven't really got into the wrestling card space. I know you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting quite a bit of the figures that I've been buying, and I never really dipped into the wrestling card space, but man, was there a lot of wrestling at this show. And I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid. I watch it a little bit now. I don't watch it a ton, just when I have some time. But I mean, guys like this, like Razor Ramon, I mean, that's my childhood, man. Freaking 13 years old watching this guy win that belt at WrestleMania, or the ladder match from WrestleMania 10. you know, and of course, unfortunately passed away not that long ago. So that's a really cool card right there. And thank you again, Big Scott, for hooking me up with that. Got this from Dave. Dave's Midlife Card Crisis. He hooked me up with that nice Garrett Cole, and it's numbered on the back there, 199. Yep. So that was really cool. And then what else do I got off here to the left? I think I got it was in my pile of stuff. I must have got this in the blaster that I had brought out there of Topps. So Corbin Carroll rookie, which I thought looked really good. So that's cool. I'm trying to figure out where to start here. Let's start with it. Since I was talking about wrestling, I did meet. I didn't do any other autograph, TriStar autograph signings or anything like that, except for 3 wrestling guys. So we'll start off with the first one I got. I got a signed 8x10 of Tommy Dreamer. There was a thing for Impact Wrestling, and they had a bunch of different wrestlers. So I bought 3 tickets. You got a selfie and a 8x10. So I got Tommy Dreamer, who I used to love in the old ECW days. Thought that was sweet. And then I listened to the Major Wrestling Figure podcast on, on podcasts, wherever you can get them. But I listened to them on Apple. And so, yeah, I wanted to meet Brian because I knew Brian and Heath. Brian Myers is going to be there. So I picked up, I obviously got a ticket to see him. And he signed it and then wrote the scratch that figure itch in the top left. So thank you, Brian. Nice meeting him. And then if you listen to the Major Wrestling Figure podcast, you recognize this guy, Heath, formerly Heath Slater, Heath Miller, and he inscribed it, "Oh, baby." So Heath's not a host of the pod, but he's on, all on the pod all the time. He's actually got a bonus segment on there. So if you belong to their Patreon and on the Facebook group that the Major Wrestling Figure podcast has, you can get the bonus episodes. And Heath has a bonus section on there every month. So anyway, I thought that was cool. Those guys were really nice, really cool to meet in person. And so, I'm actually trying to figure out if I want to create a separate YouTube channel potentially for like my action figure collecting, because I feel like if I did it on this one, it just would kind of it's like too much almost. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that, and then I'll get to my pickups from the National and still continue some of my thoughts here, because I'd like to showcase it when like some figures come in and stuff like that. But I didn't do one thing I regret not doing is doing daily recaps, which next year in Cleveland I'll try to be better about. I just, you're so tired at the end of the day, and I commend the guys that I roomed with for being able to do it, because I was just so tired by the end of the day. I couldn't make myself do them. So next year though, but I think it kind of went something like this daily. But I'm not gonna be right about it. I picked this up. I thought it was really sweet. CC Sabathia, that's an on-card auto right there. It's out of 25. Nice chunky patch in there. And the guy's right. It is a beautiful card. Diamond icons. So, I did not pay sticker for much of any of this. There is one that I did, and I'll explain why in here. But yeah, I thought the National people were, the dealers at the National, more than willing to work with you if you were reasonable. A lot of times too, I had bundled a lot of cards, so they were able to just come down a bit in price, and which was great. So I thought that CC was really neat. And I bought this one from the same dealer. I did not have an autograph of Tina Martinez, so that's Lone Star Signatures from Stadium Club. Really cool. And it's on card too, so you can't beat that. And then I just love this set. Paul O'Neill from Donner's. Getting a low battery thing here, guys. Sorry. From Donner's Signature Series. So I guess I'll have to go sort of quick. I'll save this. I'll save this card for last, because that's kind of the biggest one, I think. A couple things. I did drop off an order with SGC at like they were doing the take home. So it was like $15 a card, and I dropped off an order. So that will be back hopefully soon. But I did buy 3 cards and then spent the fee to get them graded at the show, just because I wanted to get them in some slabs. And so I bought this one raw, the 65 Topps Whitey Ford, and it got a 4. Now, I'm not really obsessed about the grade. I thought it was just a nice looking card. The centering on that card's beautiful. So, this one I was stoked on. It got a 5, the Roger Maris, and I thought the centering on this card was great. So, again, it's all about the eye appeal. Yeah, it's a little rough on the back, but let me look at the front of that card. So those did pretty well, I thought. The mantle didn't do as well as I wanted it to, but it's pretty beat up. But that's the 65. It's just got a lot of stuff going on the surface. And the back's not the best, but still decent eye appeal. And it got a 3. So I'm happy with that. Honestly, I really am. I didn't pay too much for that lot raw. So let's just stick with the slabs here. I can't remember. Try to do like same seller type deal. I think I bought the 2 of these from the same seller. I noticed a lot of Juan Soto for sale and a lot of Juan Soto relatively reasonably priced and able to grab. So I grabbed this. I'm not a BGS guy typically, but if I can get a card for a decent price, I'll just grab it in the slab. I'll never submit to them, on my own, but doesn't mean that I won't buy a slab every now and again. So I picked up, that's the Chrome Update. And then I thought this was a really nice looking card. That's the 55 Topps Yogi Berra in a 4.5. So I'm starting to dive into vintage a little bit here. Had some thoughts at the National about a thing I might start doing. I kind of talked to some of the guys about it. And that kind of parlays into this, which is the 1956 Topps. This is the grayback of Bill Muscowren. And, the card's, it's obviously graded a poor 1, so not the best. But a little background behind this year of the Yankee Topps for the Yankees. My dad was obsessed and always, every time we used to talk about baseball cards before he passed away 10 years ago, he always talked about how he had the complete 56 Topps Yankees team set. And so I'm thinking I may start a run of this, getting it graded and just kind of to complete it. I mean, obviously the mantle is going to be really hard in certain other players, but I don't know. This was really cheap, so I picked it up, and I thought it looked pretty good for a 1, to be honest with you. I have to tell you. I haven't really examined it to even see what the big issue is. I mean, the centering's bad, but it's not creased. Anyway. Oh, it might be actually right in there. But it actually might be a little bit harsh for a 1, I have to tell you. Anyway, I think this guy had this one too, the 59 Topps Whitey Ford, so I grabbed that in a 4. And the 57 Hank Bauer in a 4. So, some really cool vintage. This was sitting in a in a box for $5, and I think Dave actually bought one too. But I mean, Fred Taylor was one of the best backs of that era. So, I mean, for $5, I'm going to buy that card all day in an old PSA slab too. Here's just the regular Topps Soto. It definitely was not 45. I want to say I paid 20 for this, which maybe it was 25. I don't remember, but it was pretty good. So I snagged another one of these. Let's just go back to the vintage here. And then here's the other 56 that I bought. That was with the other guy too. Hank Bauer. That's the grayback. And this one is graded a 2. So yeah, starting that little run of 56. We'll see how far I get. It would be something fun to do. And then I bought these 2 from the same seller. I had my eye on the Bowman Chrome Draft Trout. I really wanted to own a copy of this card, and it was in a 9. And then I saw this one and tried to, said, well, let me try to bundle it and see what this guy can do. I think he did pretty well. Even though it's an 8, this card looks really sharp. So that's the 2010 Platinum. That's your Prospect Trout. So 2 really nice Mike Trouts right there. Sorry, I don't know if my camera's picking that up. Now into this massive stack. I'll try to go as fast as I can through this. But I'll also try to show you where I bought these cards, what dealer it was from. So this was the one I did pay sticker. This is your Finest First. Shohei rookie. And the reason I say that is because there was one that sold. I had looked it up just before I made an offer on the card. And, or I'm sorry, before I bought the card, I looked it's just to see where I needed to be, which I think most people do. And the last one sold for like 67. So I was like, okay, that's sitting there at 50. I'm just buying it. So I said to the guy, I'll just grab that from you. And he had no problem. So 50 there. Here's a little bit more wrestling. So at the show, I definitely, like I said, kind of dove into the wrestling a little bit. I couldn't resist this Ultimate Warrior prismatic entrances. It's got the Intercontinental title on right there. So cool. One of my favorite newer wrestlers, like a lot of people. It was just a cool Cody Rhodes prism there. I grabbed this other Tino Martinez from that same guy that bought the other one from, I believe. It might have been a different guy. But this is really cool. At a tribute. That's at a 99 as well. This cool Lou Gehrig, that's your like Topps Chrome refractor. And then this Luke Voigt was really cheap. No longer on the Yankees, but tier 1. And it was an on-card auto. So I had to grab that. This next stack here, let me just go through, see where it kind of ends. Yeah, so I mean, I would dig through boxes and just like look to see what I could find and then offer, a bulk price. So I got 3 of those Bowman Judge cards. Thought this was cool. Julio Rodriguez rookie. This Saquon Barkley was sitting in there, numbered to 74. This Volpe, really cool. From, Jesus, I'm drawing a blank. Sapphire. Stars of MLB Shohei Chrome. I thought it was really cool. It looked pretty centered. Julio Rodriguez rookie. Out of Heritage. Thought this was neat. That's at a Topps Chrome. Heart of the City. Soto. Bowman Chrome draft. And then, sorry, there was 4 of those Judges. So, I mean, couldn't resist. So I grabbed all those. Next up, I think there was a little bit more in this one. I'll just kind of rifle through them, hopefully. These might all be Jeters. Oh, no, there's some football in here. So I bought, I'll just go through it. Rookie Sensations. Bunch of these select Trevor Lawrences, which I thought were just really cheap. That's a rookie. It's like 96, but, I mean, he's got, obviously cards way before that, but that's the one that says rookie on it. Rookie Rush from Rookies and Stars. This was cool. Limited rookies. Jeter, another Trevor Lawrence. Thought that was neat. Prism 2000. Circa. Another one of those Ultras. That's the Golden Prospect. The 93 Upper Deck. Here's a Flair Showcase. Thought was neat. A couple gold medallions there and another Flair Showcase. So those are all from the same seller. Don't know exactly what I paid for that lot, but decent price there. And then this next one, yeah, it must be all these. So I'll put it back here. Go like this. Grab this Harrison Bader at a 99. Was on card. Not in a Yankee uniform, but I just thought it was cool, and I definitely got it for less than 15 when all was said and done. So I added that. Stadium Club rookie Judge there. There's Lindor, Bowman Chrome rookie, Ichiro, Topps rookie. Cool Roy Halladay right there. Jordan, another Jeter. There's Harper. A couple 3 Jerome Bettis rookies from Ultra, which I thought were awesome. Grabbed this Peyton Manning out of Ultra. Picked up a Rogers rookie from Score, off-centered. Got one of these, which is really cool. The Star rookie Rogers. Russell Wilson Score rookie, just sitting there, pretty cheap. Another Bill Mooscour in there. That's your 57 Topps. Sorry, the Vinces. I know I recognize the sets. Just takes me a minute. Thought that was a good one in there, just sitting in there. Clemens looks pretty good. Top to bottom's not perfect, but pretty nice looking card otherwise. Diamond Kings Jeter. Puckett was in there too. I actually bought this card. I was like, I can't not buy this for, I think, well, obviously it said 7, but it was less. Russell Wilson in the Yankee uniform. Nolan Arenado, Chrome. Alex Rodriguez, star rookie. Thought this was great. I loved this set out of Fleer 92 with the Thomas. But there's Pudge Rodriguez. And then I did not have this Aaron Judge gallery rookie. So all from the same seller there. This will probably be I'll probably have to merge these videos. So if it cuts off, guys, you'll know why. And then all these were from the same seller. Machado, Bowman Chrome rookie. There's Devers out of Bowman's Best. Another Machado, that's the gold. Devers Stadium Club, Devers Finest, Devers Topps Chrome. First Bowman, a couple Wander Francos there. Bowman Chrome Wander Franco. Bought a couple, 3 Juan Soto Chrome Raw from that same seller. Thought this was cool. 2002 Contenders Brady. It looked in really good shape, even on the back. So I grabbed that. And then I think the guy that sold this to me didn't realize that there was an auto because, like I said, the lot that I bought was way cheaper than I expected. But it's the Sean Alexander. That's the UD game jersey rookie. And it's got the auto right there. So I thought that was sweet. And then I guess last but certainly not least here would be this. So this was my biggest, I would say, single card purchase at the show. And that's Derek Jeter, Ultimate Game Materials Signatures. It's at a 35. It is a sticker auto, but Upper Deck did such a great job back then, I think, to kind of blend it in. It's got the pinstripes. It's Upper Deck Ultimate Collection, 2006. And yeah, man, I'm just thrilled. That's such a beautiful card. So I'll probably send this off at some point to get in the slab. I don't really care what the grade is whatsoever. But yeah, it's not sitting in a mag forever. All right, so those were all the pickups. And now I guess I could show some of the wax results that I did. Let's start off with last year's, finest of this year. Let's just go right to it here. Although I don't know. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's just start off. So we got Jose Ramirez. I'm not sure the parallel name of this, but it's pretty cool. It's out of 100. 100 of 100. eBay 101, right? Oneil Cruz, 1 of 75. It's kind of like the red, purple, another Ramirez at a 250. Thought this was neat. The rookies finest at a 99. Tovar. Freddie Freeman, it's like the aqua shimmer, whatever, 175. Just put a Shohei in a card saver. This was my first auto, Dermis Garcia, refractor auto, and then Mark Appel at a 50, gold refractor auto. So, yeah, it was okay. Not the best, not the worst box. Yeah, let's go, where are we going to go next? Let's go to Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome, so far, I mean, the breaks that I've witnessed, pretty tough. But I did get this. That's your Chrome Authentic. So Salvador Perez there. Pretty sweet. Jordan Pink. And that's numbered right there at a 399. You got Cody Clemens. It's like your black and white negative refractor, not numbered. Prism of Rosario. And Prism of David Villar, VR. I thought this was neat. It's like your 1988 refractor of Aaron Judge. So I did get some very cool Yankee stuff. This was obviously my hit, my auto. So Anthony Volpe had a 499 refractor auto. Yeah, I mean, great hit, you know. But I'm not sure as a Yankee fan, I'm very high on this kid. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. It happens. It's a PC card, so I'll keep it. I'll get it slabbed and keep it. But, yeah, I mean, I think I did well in terms of the auto in the box. I'm just not sure what's going to happen with him. I mean, like a lot of guys, right? Oh, and this was from one of the national packs, Cam Collier at a 99. That was like the, I guess, mini diamond refractor. So that was kind of the wax. Now, I do still have some wax that Mike O has to ship back to me. I couldn't fit it all in my bag, so... yeah, he was kind enough to take it home and is going to ship it back to me. So I'll do some of the breaks on the channel. But I also did a box of Bowman. Kind of show you some of the highlights here. Drew Jones, Jackson Holiday Chrome, Ryan Clifford at a 299, Jackson Holiday Paper, Corbin Carroll, Adley Rutschman rookie, Corbin Carroll Rookie of the Year favorites. My auto was Yoangel Aponte out of 100. It's like the atomic auto. Ariel Almonte. And then you got the Sights on September, Jordan Walker. This is Christian Vaquero. I don't know the name of the specific set that is. I'm not sure. Bowman Silhouettes, maybe. This is kind of cool. Bowman presents Modern Prospects, De La Cruz. Then I got the Chrome De La Cruz and the Paper De La Cruz. So I thought that was a really decent box of Bowman. Oh, there's a little bit more over here. Let me rifle through that. So just kind of go quickly through these. Tovar rookie, Gunnar Henderson. This is at a $3.99. Framey De Leon, Daniel Guillarte. There's Oswald Peraza rookie, Andy Pages. And that was kind of like the other inserts and Chrome guys from the box. So that's it. That's my 2023 National recap. Like I said, I had an absolute blast with everybody. Great staying with those guys that I said that I stayed with. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Cleveland next year already. Should be a great time, as long as the AC is working in the IX Center, I guess. That was, like I said, guys, I mean, I think that was one of the hardest things was just the heat and, trying to keep your focus some of the days because some days you're just so tired you just want to sleep. But I had a great time, and let me stop complaining. Let me quit my bitching, and I'll talk to you all later. I hope you have a great night. Bye.